Yeah, good day YouTube. Another dream I want to share with you. I believe some, parts of this dream has come to pass. I was trying to look through my journal to see what date it was. I think it could have been in 2009. I'll confirm that another time, but I'll share this one with you. I think my dreams are timelines of events, whether it's just to teach me slowly and to to show me how what the Lord is doing. Not too sure, but I will share with you this dream. And this was before the oil slick and everything that happened, spill in America, all the oil coming out from under the water. I had the dream. In my dream, I was driving in my van along a street near the beach. You can see the sea from there. And as I was driving along, there was a table on the side of the road there, walking, on the road, but just to the side, to the left. And it was sort of tilting left and right, trying to walk by itself. All I could see was this table, wooden table. And it was just like, wobbling along, and I thought, whoa, that is weird. And I pulled over and walked up to this table that was trying to walk, And all I heard was, help me, help me. It's weird, man. And I went close to the table and looked underneath, and there was a man. He was stuck under the table. And I said, what are you doing there? And he said, I came under here, under the table for protection when it got to 35 degrees. Now, those are weird. That's a weird number for why 35 degrees. I don't understand. And I got stuck. I thought, okay, that's weird. So I said to him, I'll help you out. So I, went underneath and helped the guy out. When I freed him, he pulled a shotgun on me. And he said, you should be careful who you pick up. And I got so angry, I didn't care about the shotgun. I grabbed the gun and just ripped it, out of his hand. And somehow I had some kind of powers or something, I don't know. I turned it and bent the shotgun. I grabbed him by the back of his collar and lifted him up in the air and walked him to the edge of the sea, to the cliff, and looked down. I could see the sea, and the sea was black as far as my eye could see. And I thought, whoa, what happened there? And it just looked like oil everywhere. And I looked at him, and I was going to throw him in there. And it looked like I was up high, And he was screaming at me, no, not in there, not in there. And I kicked him, threw him, and he fell. As soon as he hit the sea, it was as if a wave took him. And he began to, be taken by the sea, and he was yelling back, no. And as he went, the sea turned back to normal. And, the sea carried him away. And as he went, the oil and all that went with him, and the sea turned back to normal. And then I remember I felt it was time to swim. So I jumped in. I jumped into the sea and began to surf the waves. And all of a sudden I could feel the bottom of the sea come up. And all the fishes and everything began to surface, because the bottom of the ocean started to come up to the top, as if the sea dried up. All the fish was flapping everywhere, and I was trying to save them. There was a little boat nearby, and I was grabbing the fish, the big ones, as if I was going fishing now. So I grabbed the big ones, and then I threw the small ones back in. What a weird dream. Back into the sea. So the main things that really stood out to me in this dream was the thief that was under the table. he is robbing people under the table. That's what really stood out to me, that he was using the table to rob people. And then the oil that filled the sea threw him in there, and basically the oil disappeared and the sea turned back to normal. Those are things that really stand out in my mind. I remember being so angry with him when he tried to rob me. And then the other thing that really stands out about this dream is that I felt it was time to go swimming, and jumped in the sea. And then the thing that also stands out is how the bottom of the sea came up, as if the sea dried up somehow, and all the fish were flapping everywhere. And here I am in 2011. I have seen the sea turn to, I don't know if this is a timeline. I think maybe most of my dreams and visions are timelines. I didn't expect it to literally happen, to see the oil fill the sea. And I'm thinking, what is the guy in the 35 degrees when the heat was applied? I'm not sure whether it was the oil companies, how they got in trouble. And for the sea coming up, I'm still learning and still trying to work out, okay, is this, when you show me dreams and visions, is it literally going to happen, or does it have a spiritual meaning? But it seems to me that a lot of these things, for the majority of my visions, I actually see it come to pass physically somewhere around the world. So just beginning to, like the other dream I shared with you about the birds that died and fell from the sky. I thought there was some spiritual explanation for that, and then, to see the birds die at the beginning of 2011, falling from the sky, and also in this vision to see the fishes wash up at the beginning of this year. The oil thing happened last year, so very interesting. I've got other dreams and visions that I will share, but maybe I think the way I see it, I think I see it is that maybe a lot of I'm still learning, and maybe a lot of my dreams and visions that I get are timelines. Anyway, give us a comment or something if it's if you have something to say about it, or something similar, a vision or dream or something like that that's similar to that, and we'll just it'll confirm something to me as well. Okay, he planned us here. We'll see you next time. God bless.